Good morning, my favorite Yoopers. Tonight on Discovering, I am re-airing last week's show about the Slate River Forest because half the episode was cut off by the presidential address and you missed half the story. And so this morning, I want to share a quick little story and the sights and sounds of a relaxing sunrise fishing trip for brookies on a backwoods lake. I met up with Steve Hooper again to check out a new remote lake for brook trout, and this time he brought along his sister. We weren't the only ones on the water. A single loon graced us with its presence, and just as I thought this lake seemed a little bit small for a loon, it took off running across the water before it lifted off, circling the lake twice before flying off above the treetops and out of sight. After the sun rose, bugs skittered above the water, and brookies started rising and jumping in the sun to eat.
You read through the fishing guide and they kind of all sound the same on paper, and you look at them on a map, and they all just look like a little tiny pond in the woods. But some of them, doesn't matter if it's like before sunrise, after, there'll be fish. And then others, it's like you gotta wait a little while, the sun kind of come up, start to warm up the water a little bit, and little brookie.
Steve and his sister caught a handful of little brookies and one keeper size for the morning.
Nice brook trout. There we go. Yeah, he's maybe 11 inches.
Mornings like this remind you why the UP is a spectacular place to call home.